I know your father taught you not to be a bully.
Shit, we gotta be the bullies.
I know your mama taught you not to play with fire. Well, fucking with us,
Niggas playing with fire.
I'm ready for war fully, I'm a ball bully. I'm ready for war fully, I'm a ball bully. Look, first things first, it's ball bullies. If you don't respect that, fuck you and your squad fully. Whether the music or the streets, I'll be ready for war, silly. Heavy in the trunk, shit be making the car woolly. But I'll be chillin', tryna keep it all balls. Puffin' on moon rock, sleeping on Mars. They free East Coast, rest in peace to those bars. Now fuck all these bitches, I ain't speaking no broads. Just bitch niggas, they the ones that's always hating. And a lot of these whack rappers is overrated. And some of these DJs just playing favorites. That's why I tell them suck a dick, either way I made it. And I'm just getting started, this real life. So much money in my jeans, they feel tight. Beating up shit in the booth, I feel Ike. Internet gangsters gon' fade, this real life. I'm Superman of the game, S on my chest. Only roll with the elite, so fuck with East on the West. Bar bullies is it, roll with it to get left. Thought my DJ was Cali, keep telling them we the best. I know your father taught you not to be a bully.
Shit, we gotta be the bullies.
I know your mama taught you not to play with fire. Well, fucking with us,
Niggas playing with fire.
I'm ready for war fully, I'm a ball bully.
Shout out to my niggas.
I'm ready for war fully, I'm a ball bully.
Ball bullies. We here.
Which I thought I wasn't coming back to it. The coast is back, let's get into this rap music. I'm packing the Mac in the back of the black Buick. I'm Michael J. Fox, yeah, cause I'm back to the future. I ain't making a movie, but I'ma introduce it. I twist the whole block up like playing the Rubik's. I don't play with the Judas, but I flame your medulla. That's a stone cold body like the face of Medusa. I shoot a clip every minute like I'm the producer. Sniping all competition, it could get ruthless. I bag your chick in the jiffy like I'm King Cooper. Mario Brothers, I'm getting at the main ruler. I break your neck on set, you Jason Derulo. And I don't cap either, hoodie on black feature. Ball bullies, handing out pack season. I'm in my bag, get stupid in the mat squeezing. Coast.
Yo, we back. Ball
Yeah.
Bullies is new record, the Ball Bully Anthem. You already know what it is. Let me bring everybody up to speed real quick. Hold on 1 second. We're gonna get all parties involved. Make sure everybody up to speed, bring everybody tapped in. You know what it is, man. On Beat Media News. We are back again.
We back.
Me and my brother Live Music is. What's going on, bro?
What's good, brother? We back.
Yes,
Another
yes.
on these media.
How you enjoying this? How you enjoying this snow, man?
Not really that much, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. Especially when we start to get into motion and shit. I hate when the snow come about and it fucks up a little bit of the motion. But you know, it's always a good time to reset. It's always a good time to chill out. You know what I mean? Get caught up on shows, play your game. You know what I mean? Maybe pig out if you want to. Make it a cheat day if you work out.
Make it a cheat day if you work out. That's a fact.
Mhm.
That's a fact. So look, I'm gonna try to send this out to a couple of people because I know it's
Same
kind of
here.
early for some. I'm gonna try to get this to as many people as possible.
I know y'all ain't at crib.
Yo, everybody snowed in, man. I know they be shoot, man. If I ain't gotta get up, I ain't getting up. You
You feel me? Don't go out if you don't have to go out. Be safe out here, y'all, for real. You know, ain't nobody worth it. They
All
go
right,
away.
so where we going? Where we going first? First, before we even get started, we want to give a shout out to our brother Finale. He got an event going down this weekend.
Yes,
So
sir.
bringing up on the big screen and all
I
that.
feel it.
Key to the city. You know what I'm saying? Live music. You could give them some more information while I send this out to the necessary parties.
So this right here is another win for On Beat Media because Keys to the City. Shout out to this battle rap league. predominantly a cappella league, and they've decided to implement our on-beat culture within their card. That's dope as fuck. One, I will be in the building for sure for my Mafia brother. Um, but we got some more of our on-beat media family in the building. So on the on-beat card is, I'm gonna start from the bottom. Is Money L versus Mason. Yes, our Mason that's been cooking up at on-beat. He'll be out there. Finale Mafia versus Han Dolo. I don't know who that is. I think he's part of that league over there, but he wants to do this on beat. See what this on beat is about. Pep, yeah, as you know, Pep Golden Squad versus Jim B. Dot. I don't know who that is, but I'm sure that these are guys from this Grid City Battle League as well. And then a main event for that card, for that on beat section, is Finks versus Monster Meezy. Meezy? Yeah.
Monster Meezy, I believe that's his name. Excuse us if we getting your names wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We over here at On Beat. We are familiar with who represent this side. Just keep banging. You know what I'm saying? Respectfully.
Yeah, just keep ringing.
All right. So as y'all know, when we get the news, we bring the news to y'all.
Yeah.
There's been some things going on. I know a couple of people have seen it. A couple of people who don't know what's really going on. They're not up to speed. But it seems like BULLYZ and Golden Squad is having like a silent war.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Salute to Jeopardy, salute to East Coast, salute to Pep, Black Ink, Mason, and all those guys over there, Vigilante and all that. It seems like it's like a silent war going on. You know what I'm saying? But I got some of the footage, so we're gonna run down on some of the footage. We're gonna start from beginning to end, and then we're gonna talk about it. First, we're gonna start off with Pep. Pep has some things to say, so let's get right into it, man.
If anything, I'm gonna show you is how to turn the pressure up on these battle rap niggas. So listen, right? My bro Jep came in the verbal war zone. This nigga had a whole round dedicated to Golden Squad. Now he acting like he don't know why niggas is cutting his ass. Listen, y'all know the definition of a bully? Y'all done lost the bullies. Vigilante's gone. I'm gone. Ain't no bar bullies no more. Yo, listen, I don't want to hear y'all say bar bullies no more. All right, call yourselves little rascals or some shit. I don't want to hear a nigga say bar bully. A nigga go, I might bust your ass.
Okay.
He said, nigga go, I might bust your ass.
He say he go book.
So that was Pep talking directly to Jep. You know what I'm saying? I believe he was talking about Jeopardy's round for the Cypher City versus if I'm not mistaken, was it the Cypher City versus Verbal Warzone card?
Yeah, yeah.
Verbal it was that one. His third round was strictly about BULLYZ, and Pep felt some type of way about that. Black Ink has something to say too, so we're gonna play that real quick. And we just bringing everybody up to speed on what's going on out here. So Black Ink has something to say as well. So let's get to what he was talking about.
Am I bugging? Hold on, let me see something.
Kill S drop, he's a reaper, that's awesome. Black Ink in the hole with him, get him bunk bed coffin.
Oh, okay. That's why I did that track. I thought I was bugging, but.
He said, I thought I was bugging. That's why I did that track. Now, we have the track. I'm going to play the track in a second. We have it. But what are you assessing from this situation before we even get into the track?
Right now, everybody's locking down with their respective groups. And and their crew, man. You know, honestly, as being part of a crew, I can understand when your mans get called out. Don't matter what it is, nigga. You ride for yours.
Mm-hmm.
So, and so I see a lot of I see a lot of sides being chosen and being solidified at this point. We did the news when this initially happened and it broke up and things escalated as far as where people felt like they were being threatened, things of that nature. This was a little crazy as far as a breakup to makeup situation.
Yeah, it was the Wild Wild West out
Um,
here.
yeah, it was wild. People was going to people's cribs. It was wild, and this is all off of battle rap. You know what I mean? But obviously people chose sides, and people had to live with it. So now I think this is gonna this should blossom into a great on beat battle rap war between two. And I want to say newer crews because I know Golden Squad has said that it's been around for some time, but as far as a crew base and you guys now going crew at crew, this is more of a newer genre for you guys, and I'm actually excited to see this. I think the ball bully guys ain't backing down. You know what I'm saying? And Pep is gonna stir the nest. He's just gonna stir the nest.
Yeah, Pepper's definitely on a different type of time right now.
Shout out to
And
everybody that's tuned in and tapped in, man. Whether it's on YouTube or Facebook right now, this is on Beat Media hashtag on Beat Media
yeah,
number one
if you
source.
got something you want to say about anything that we talking about, the numbers right there at the top of the screen. You can call in. The phone lines are open. If you got
And we
any
have
questions,
we have a lot to talk about as well. There is a topic that when we get to the King Gate situation, we're gonna stem off because now this is the third installment of me hearing rigged. So we're gonna talk about we got to talk about it.
oh man, okay.
Yeah, but
So we're gonna
let's get
go into Black Ink's record right now. We're gonna play a snippet of Black Ink's record towards basically, you know, ball bullies. Let's get to it.
Pack them up, get them out of here. East Coast, ain't pack them up, get them out of here. Roll them up, put them in the air. This isn't fair, get them the fuck up out of here. Comes to the bars, y'all niggas bullying who? Now go to squad, y'all couldn't fit a foot in niggas' shoes. Comes to the bars, y'all niggas bullying who? Now go to squad, y'all couldn't fit a foot in a nigga's shoes. I emerge out the blue hair, you reach to respect. That's completely a stretch. And I ain't even reaching the sack. I squeeze and the slugs releasing the jet. Never see my coat jam, so you better give Lisa respect. I said you better correct your speech. Jeopardy, you test the chief. Coach gon' collect your teeth. Cause if you didn't know, ink is a reckless beast. You need to call up Daddy Kaiser for the recipe. And no, I don't got pep with me and none of my golden squad. I'm black ink, I'm known to ball. Going hard when I'm showing off. Get the grass cut to see the snakes. Let me fucking mow the lawn. One by one, all your soldiers gone. I am He-Man in arms with a golden palm. That bunk bed line, it was so bizarre. In fact, for that, you should get choked and scarred. Thrown on the grill till you roasted and charred and exposed. For the true poser you are, cocksuckers. And we are not brothers. And now I'ma lay shit down. I do not trust a young child. I've been wild since Blockbuster. The flow drop, making it hot and it's not something. Did your mother not love you? We are not suckers, Jet. You getting played like slot numbers. Why would you mention my name when this kid is insane? We're switching lanes and this pen is inflaming. I spark right, it's gonna be a dark night. You will never shine. This nigga just a dick like Grace. True story of boring. They don't wanna hear that man rap. He's in a hurry to die, buried alive, sinking in a sand trap. I'm damn fine, you're an embarrassment to mankind. You stepped in the war, you gon' blow up when I land mine. Something like nigga.
Okay. Okay.
I know this ain't the ball breakdown, but that shit was Modesto finest, nigga. Oh my God, nigga, this on B Media right now. We not even in the. Hey, listen.
Hey,
You get an E for effort, I guess. I ain't even gonna hold you. You my guy. I fuck with you, Black King. But somebody should have approved that over there at Golden. They they should have approved
oh
that
man,
before
niggas
they
is
let
talking
that shit
about
out.
it in the comments. Oh man.
Yeah, that shit dookie, boy. That shit Basuda, boy.
Oh man, that's good. All right, so look. So after that record went down, we didn't hear too much from the Ball Bully side until East Coast decided to pop out and say something. East Coast was very comical in his response, and then Pep came back with his own level of comedy. So we're gonna play that one too as well. There was a lot going on this weekend.
A lot.
There was a lot going. It was
It
a
wasn't just
silent
snow.
war.
It wasn't just snow, yeah.
It was a silent war, but we're gonna play what East Coast and Pep's comic review went down after that situation. Let's get to it.
Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again. Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant. I'm not ashamed to say.
OJ East Coast. You like to be the class clown? That's no smart, Papa. You know, first you want to be a bully. You want to be a bully, big bad bully. Now you want to be the class clown, make everybody laugh. It's no funny though, you know. You don't play with the upper level, Papa. You know, when they come to me, they say, Papa, what's your price? You know, whatever you want, we pay you. When they come to you, they say, hey, you want the $5 or you don't want the $5? You know, it's a difference. Suave, Papa. You know, chill out, suave. You know, sometimes you gotta listen. Like, you named your league after me, that's why I fuck with you. But still refuse to leave Blue stuck with you. Called up, I snatched the crack out, the Lunchable. East Coast back behind bars, he ain't comfortable. Oh yeah, this ain't even my best flow. But they know a band gonna bring out the best show. Shit look like a guitar.
Yeah, so they both took the comedic route with their responses and things like that. Can we possibly be seeing a Ball Bullies versus Golden Squad card? Can that be happening?
This is what it's lining up to be. This is what it sounds like it should be. Um, hey man, you know how we do it on Beat Media, man. We could be the vessels to your next big opportunity to, talk your shit, man. If this is what something is gonna lead to, man, please reach out and we can see if we could figure this shit out, man.
Nah, that shit was crazy. They say, yo, when they called me, they asked me what's my price. They said, for you, do you take that $5? You don't take that $5.
Yo, shout
Nah,
out to
but East
everybody
Coast
on.
was funny too, though. He did the Golden Girl.
Listen, this, and then let me say this. This is great for the culture, man. They do understand. These are still veteran guys who still understand selling a fight, know how to get to certain parts. This might be a set personal for some niggas, but I'm glad to see that it's in a light of just getting into on beat. You know what I mean? The way y'all recorded is ass though. I'm gonna keep it a bean, man. Y'all niggas can even get on a band lab of a local or something, bro, and make themselves sound a little. You don't got to do all the extra shit, man. Black Ink, that I don't. Hey, man, that shit
I
was
think that
ass.
was spur of the moment. I don't think it was a lot of production that went into that.
Nigga,
I
I
think it was
could
a
do
spur
a
of the
spur of
moment
the
thing.
moment way better than that, nigga. I seen a nigga do a VOA that was better than that. That nigga sat down with his phone in his hand, nigga. So
Hey, listen. Maybe he's saving it for the battle. Who knows? We don't know. You know what I'm saying?
nigga get better Wi-Fi. Shout out to Fire the Misfit on the check-in, Fat Mark. If we got Freedom on the check-in, we got
Freedom
Finale.
here? What Freedom talking about? Hold on, let me look. I didn't even read the comments.
He said, please, let's talk about it. He's up on
Okay,
Facebook.
I see it. Oh,
And then we
shit.
got yeah, man, we in here, man. Shout out to y'all. Hashtag on Beat Media. I did, like I said, there's some things I want to talk about as well, man. When it comes to certain topics that have come up, I do have three key points that was talked about, or three key, and this is the word I'm speaking on, rigged. Um,
All right, hold that thought. We gonna get to that because we got to
yeah,
bring up the next segment. You know what I'm saying? Shout out the Ball Bullies. Shout out the Golden Squad. Hopefully we can see the
make
potential.
that a thing, y'all.
Yeah.
Golden ball bullies, that sound like a thing, y'all.
Hopefully
Make it
we can get
happen.
a potential card out of that. You know what I'm saying? Salute to both parties on that side.
You know what I mean? Just invite On Beat Media in the building, man. We'll be there, man.
That's a fact. That's a fact. So the next thing that came across our desk, King H has some words for Freedom Rider and a couple other individuals based on the Freedom Rider and King H battle. You know, Freedom Rider and King H, they had a battle on
Oh,
another
niggas,
platform.
you wanna talk about the card first?
Which one?
Family Feud.
We're gonna end it off with that. We're gonna end it off with
All right, bet.
that. King H and Freedom Rider had a battle on another card. You know, we don't want to get flagged, so we try not to mention the name.
Yeah.
On another
Fact
card, and it was for a belt. Freedom
Yeah.
Rider won the belt. It was a judge battle, but King H still feels like he was slighted based on the individuals that was. We gonna let him talk. We gonna hear what King H got to say. This is King H right now, live and direct. This is the On Beat Media, So Cricket TV. You know what it is, man. Let's go.
And the oddball was who? Your cousin girl. Fuck out of here, boy. I'm the real undisputed champion, bro. They'll lock in with you all day. I'm the one they scared to lock in with. It's different. I'm the real threat around this jump. Real shit.
Now, before we even go there, because that was the quick snippet. We could talk about that live. You could bring them up to speed a little bit on that, but we're gonna talk about. I'm gonna get the full clip because that was a snippet. I'm gonna get the full clip, but just let people know what's going on a little bit while I bring that up.
First of all, shout out to everybody who's tapped in, man. Hashtag On Beat Media. I know y'all ain't doing shit in this snow, so I appreciate y'all tapping in with us right now. Just to update y'all, man. One, I was in the building for that battle out in Vectorville, and it was a dope battle. Shout out to both artists. Shout out to Freedom Rider. Shout out to King H. It was a judge battle, and it was for the belt. The judges that were out there were Nadia Ali, Ty Law, and Wade Out Black. Now, if I know how the process went. If I'm not mistaken, that battle was judged. That battle took a while for it to get judged. If I'm not mistaken, I think Wade Out wanted to replay a round for him. I think they wanted to replay a certain round just to hear it again between both. And the outcome came out that that Freedom won the battle. If you ask my personal opinion, because if you watch the battle, I was right behind King H. If you ask me my personal opinion, I think I would give that to Freedom. Or in the building on our first watch. There's a segment, there's a part of that battle where Freedom does this shit. He has everybody just do this shit. You know what I mean? Like a little H or some shit, whatever. But I mean, like, he caught, as far as everybody that was in the building felt the same way as far as the outcome. They didn't feel like it was a drag out, like he 30'd him. But it was a tough one, I think, that got judged, and then we went from there. As far as these clips now where King H is now today, this morning, has spoken on saying that this might have been rigged due to the fact of coercion and affiliation.
That's what he's saying. That's what he's saying. I'm getting it up to
And
speed.
yes, y'all, we are taking callers. Freedom, Danielle, was that?
Yeah, we are taking callers. The number's at the top of the screen. You could call in. I do have the full clip. It's about 3 minutes long, so we're gonna play it right now, and then we'll take the calls right after we play the clip. So watch the clip first, and then we'll take all the calls that anybody wants to have for us. We're gonna get ready to play it right now. Just give me 1 second. So let me get it. Let me get it right.
This makes sense to y'all. On who? How do this make sense to y'all? A nigga won the belt. Nigga won the belt. He ain't lose the drink. He lost, but he that night the judges picked him to win. The judges was Wader Black who picked me. Motherfucking Tyler, obviously he had to pick Free. And then Nadi, who picked Free. Who else she gonna pick? She not gonna pick me over Free, bruh. She not about to pick me over Free. Keep it real. Come on, son, stop. I can see if all the judges pick you, all the judges ain't pick you. And the oddball was who? Your cousin girl. Fuck out of here, boy. I'm the real undisputed champion, bro. They'll lock in with you all day. I'm the one they scared to lock in with. It's different. I'm the real threat around this jump. Real shit. I'm the real threat. Niggas know that shit, man. Like, but yeah, you can't sit up there and be like, oh, well, how do that make sense that you mad? You still mad a year later and you got the belt? Why you acting like you don't have the belt? You got the belt, fool. Like, what you mad at? That's how you know niggas be like, it beat, no. You know that belt ain't really his, Mo. I'm trying to tell you, y'all be thinking, I'm telling you, I know people, man. One thing I know is people, man. How people act and shit. Mo, I promise you, bro. He know that belt wasn't really his. You know, he know he ain't really win that shit. It ain't no way I say I won the belt, right? And motherfuckers, and I'm sitting up there mad because he ain't promoting the battle. I don't give a fuck if he ain't promote the battle. I got the belt. I got the belt. What the fuck I'm gonna be mad for? You hear me? Like, real shit. Make it make sense, Bob. It don't. It don't. Nigga mad at Forky because he won a motherfucking battle with the greatest. Nigga, it is what it is, nigga. This ain't that, and that ain't this. That's all. Come on, man. I had mid-tier niggas, all low-tier motherfuckers. They won battle. It's whatever. They want who don't want battle with the top niggas. You know what I'm saying? But make it make sense, Bob. The nigga got the belt. Why are you still mad? You shouldn't be mad about nothing. You got the belt. Because deep down, you know. That shit wasn't supposed to be yours, nigga. You ain't earned it for real. Gang.
Okay. All right. There was a lot said in that situation right there.
I have some gripes though. I'm not gonna fully say that you know, his personal view about it is him. But my gripe is when all this, and this is the problem that I've been having in this on beat media in general. I mean, not on beat battle rap in general. I'm sorry. Promoting our content has nothing to do.
We got a call, bro. You got a call.
Go ahead, because I want to make this point.
All right, hold on. Let me bring him up on the task. Good afternoon. Oh man, hold on. Want to make sure we're able to hear them. Hold on. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, good gentlemen. How you guys doing today?
How you doing? How you doing? For those that's asking, this is Freedom Right on the call on the check-in. What's going on?
Oh man, where do we begin?
I mean, listen, the floor is yours, my brother.
Oh man. For starters, um, having your co-hosts be there live. Everyone knows. If y'all don't know, I'm pretty sure it's just on B Media. Everybody know the discrepancies that me and Live just recently have, and the discrepancies between our teams that we're not even about to get into. But for Live to say himself that he was there, he stood behind King H, and he was, and he felt like I won. Not that Live opinion outweighs anyone else, but this is someone who was literally there for it, and has a discrepancy, has a reason to say, I feel like Freedom lost, and he didn't. I feel like that speaks volumes. To get into the it being rigged again, because this is on Beat Media, y'all have track records of everything that's going on. So if y'all recall, at the time, me and my cousin's girlfriend, Nadi, were beefing. We were beefing at the time of the battle. Before the judges were picked for the battle, me and King H both had the option to swipe out or swap out the judge. When Nadi was presented as a judge, I immediately, me myself, Nash H, it's crazy that he acts like this. I'm the one who said no to Nadi being a judge. Man, you don't even like each other right now. Why the fuck would I want you to judge my battle? Nah, fuck out of here. I'm cool. Can y'all find somebody else, right? King H was cool with me. King H and Nadi had this conversation. I objected. King H is the one who said yes to Nadi. I was like, all right. I mean, if you feel, all right, if you feel like, you know what I'm saying, and it was like really nobody else there, like was trying to be unbiased or however it went. But King H is the one who accepted Nadi being a judge after I objected to it. Now we get to it being judged. I have no affiliation with Ty Law or with Wade R. Black. Neither one of them. I don't know neither one of them personally, and I think that was my first time. I might have met Wade R. one time before, but that was my only interactions with them. So there is no biasness. Ty Law doesn't have any affiliation to Walk Down. He doesn't have any affiliation to me personally. So he has no reason to be biased towards me. And if Nadi is the only objection, bro, you accepted that. You accepted that. So now for it to be this, no, and after what makes it even crazier, right? Everything. I have pictures. We took pictures together after the battle, me and King H, with me holding the belt, with him smiling and everything like that. So where did this come from that you felt like it was rigged? Because you wouldn't have took no picture with me if you felt like this shit was rigged. Why you take a picture with me smiling and so forth? And yeah. So when I ask now why you've never shared the battle, because again, you guys know King H has a history of posting how many views he get on YouTube and what battles did this and this battle at 10K and this video's music video was at 100K and so forth and so forth. To be honest with you, that was part of the reason why I accepted King H for the battle. We're talking about business. He was the number one contender at the time, and he does a lot of views. I'm just being honest. Like typically when he promotes, he does great views. So this is a great view for both of us. This is a win-win. So yes, my me asking is just simply asking why you never promoted the battle. You never once promoted the rigged battle. Why wouldn't you have posted to show everyone that the battle was rigged? That's what I don't understand. So when I asked the question to Spoonie about why you chasing somebody who, and this is shit that me and Spoonie talk about, and this shit should be for promotion and entertainment and shit. But you're chasing someone who ass already kicked. I already know what Spoonie does. But we're doing this. We're playing the game. We're on social media. We're promoting, right? So yeah, I'm saying the shit that I'm saying. and I'm helping both of y'all for real. But I still want my shit. Why the fuck you never shared our shit, nigga? I just when I lost like my judge battle, I lost my very first loss judge battle was with Madface. I lost. I stumbled. I lost. I shared the fucking battle. There isn't a battle, whether it was debatable, niggas want to say I lost, whatever. I lost the judge battle just recently to boss status. Did I not? I still shared the battle. I still promoted the battle before and afterwards and everything. So it fucked me up to be like, so you lost? And that's why you're not sharing it? Don't run with the naughty shit because you accepted naughty when I'm the one who said no. And again, y'all can recant. I was beefing with Naughty. Just remember when the Twitter spaces and all that shit was going on? Me and Naughty was beefing. So we wasn't on good terms. I didn't want Naughty to be a judge. And to be honest, what's crazy is that I didn't even know that Wade was the one who voted for him. It all up until just now, you couldn't tell me that it wasn't Naughty, and I said it to Naughty. You couldn't tell me that it wasn't Naughty who voted for King H. That's how I personally felt. I never knew what the judge count was, who said what, or who voted for who. I never knew that until he just said it. This whole entire time, and I've said it to Naughty, like, you can't tell me. She just never came out and said that she wasn't the one. But literally, I've said to her, you can't tell me you ain't the one who fucking voted for King H. We didn't like each other. So I don't like the narrative of it was being rigged. So that shit was rigged. Was the verbal tournament rigged? The verbal Warzone tournament? Because 2 Golden Squad niggas won. Clip and
you know, we all over here at the media, we always raise the eyebrow to that one. That's a fact.
Right, but listen, right? I don't know if y'all was at that part of the tournament, right? Because this is somewhere else where I fucked up at, right? I fucked up with Goon. My rap was way better than Goon's. It's not even debatable. You know what I'm saying? The rap was better. I just stumbled, fucked up, whatever. If I wouldn't have stumbled, I'd have whooped Goon ass, and then I would have, like, however it would have played out with me and Clip, whether he would have won or it would have been 1 and 2. So I really don't feel like that, like, me personally, it wasn't rigged. I fucked up. What if I didn't fuck up? I would have whooped Goon ass.
Here's the thing with tournaments, right? With tournaments, this is my gripe with tournaments. If let's just say SCBL was to throw a tournament, I necessarily wouldn't want my crew to be in that tournament because if they win the tournament, there's always going to be room for speculation or doubt on how authentic the tournament is. You know what I'm saying? Because it seems weird that a league throws a tournament and then a member of that league's crew, not just a person that raps on that league, a member of that league's crew wins it. It just looks weird.
You can say that, right? And let me tell you, being a participant in the tournament, right? Again, let's go to the judges. I don't know any of the judges, right? We have T-Rex, we have Swave Sever, we have Sarah Connor, we have Knowledge from Hip Hop Israel, and I forgot, and Hurricane Duke, right? I don't know any of these people. Any of them. I don't know any of them at all, right? Throughout all of the tournament, they was judges. I was getting highly praised from all of them. Y'all forgot that in the tournament, I almost lost to Elo the first round because it was judged. It came down to the final judge. So
now, peep game. I always say that I say battle rap is an industry. No, but it may not be the music industry, but battle rap itself is an industry. And there be a lot of industry games that go on. And I'm not saying that this is what happened. I'm just saying that this is things that could be crossing people's mind. If I am booking, if I'm booking the
right?
Look, if I'm booking the judges, how can I prove that I might not slid them a couple of dollars to make sure that my guy made it through and things like that? All this is speculation. I'm not saying this is what happened, but these are things that can possibly happen. That's why, for me personally, I wouldn't have any of my members in my tournament.
And that's your personal, you dig what I'm saying? Again, I'm speaking from someone who is a participant. And if the shit is rigged, you have to you have to tell me it's rigged. Like, I'm willingly participating in this. Like, so you can, I get the behind the scene and fly and this. Again, what if I never messed up? Because they didn't pay me to mess up. I was trying to win. Like,
but
they
when
didn't pay me to mess up.
So I fucked up. What if I didn't fuck up? Again, I would have whooped Goon ass.
Now
It
you're
was
right.
nothing that the you
You're
know what I'm
right.
saying? It's nothing
Shout
that
out,
the judges
shout
could have
out
been.
to
And the judges were
Sayonara
already
because
on my side by that time.
Sayonara just brung up a great point because I was one of the judges for the Cypher City tournament, and Spotlight Breeze won the tournament, and I feel like when they got down, let's touch on the Spotlight Breeze turn. We're gonna get back to you, Freedom. But I got this on the screen, so I wanted to bring it up. When it got time for the voting to go down for Pep and Spotlight Breeze, I chose Spotlight Breeze to win that battle because I felt like his bars was better. Now, my brother, shout out to my brother,
That's not that hard.
he voted, but the way he voted, even I said it was weird the way he voted. Like I didn't like the explanation that he gave for his vote. You know what I'm saying? But his vote was his vote. Now, was it rigged? No, because at the end of the day, I don't have no connection with Spotlight Breeze, and I don't got no connection with Pep. So my vote was very much even based on what I heard and how they presented the battle. My brother, he voted how he voted, and that was the deciding vote because there was another judge there. I forgot his name. Pardon me, but he voted for Spotlight Breeze as well. So it came down to that final vote. No, he voted for Pep. Excuse me. He voted for Pep, and then my brother's vote came down to what was supposed to happen. So yeah, I get everybody's gripe when it comes to tournaments. I hear everybody.
Wait,
this is why I said
let me
members
play a
of
little
that crew
depth.
should not be in the tournaments.
Hold on. But
No,
I feel like we harping on the tournament, right? And this wasn't a tournament that we talking about. We talking about King H saying that it was rigged. So we kind of went left with it being judged and so forth like that. Let's get back to King H talking about it being rigged.
Okay.
Where and how? Because that's what we were talking about. I don't like because you know how we be talking, shit go left and keep going other places.
Right.
The objective was that, you know what I'm saying? The objective was that King H said that the shit was rigged. All in all, and just what you just now said, you had no affiliations when you was judging. You dig what I'm saying? I had no affiliation, and aside from Nadi, right? Who King H is the person who accepted Nadi. I'm the person who said no to Nadi. I said, so this was crazy that you paint this narrative. Oh, it was your cousin girl, nigga. You said yeah to it when I said no. So let's make it make sense. Like, let's really make it make sense. And if you really felt like if anybody really felt like it was rigged, right? If I felt like I lost to a battle and it was rigged, right? I am not taking no pictures with the nigga afterwards. I'm not. That's not happening. You're not taking no picture. I'm not smiling with you. I'm not. No, this is some bullshit. Fuck that. When it shit happened, at the tournament, right? I don't know if y'all remember, since we talked about it real quick. I was snapping as I was after I left. I was mad. I was pissed. I was arguing with Pep, Golden Squad, clip all of them. Man, fuck all y'all niggas. Y'all come outside. I was acting crazy. I was upset. There's no, and I fucked up on my own. There's no way in hell that I felt like something was rigged and I'm going to go take a picture. That's why I'm not in that fucking verbal war zone. That picture that just was posted with everybody that was in the tournament, I'm not there. The reason I'm not is I was pissed and I left. I'm not taking no picture with niggas and I feel like I was rigged. That's bullshit. That's bull. Who's doing that? Would you do that? Would you take a picture with me after you feel like you lost and it was rigged?
Not at all. But look,
not at all.
Yeah, but look, let me ask this though, because we talk about the fantasy of it being rigged and it's not rigged, and I do agree with certain situations like that. But can I ask the question of, do you understand where it comes from with certain other entities? So the rigging of the Verbal Warzone tournament, the conversation behind it came from Chosen just speaking on a live and saying that I guess whatever the tournament meant to him, he brought it up as saying that he was trying to do something for the culture and see who wanted to be a part of it. So he chose to sponsor certain niggas. He didn't say who. Now the speculation came out after that his affiliation with being Golden Squad and Golden Squad literally won the first, second, and third place, made it look like, hey, who did you sponsor? And could it potentially have been for all three or just one nigga. It's
So
just about the conversation that gets brought up within the tournament fashion. Because I've heard of many tournaments. I don't hear this about like the K Shark tournament. I didn't hear this about. So it's not every tournament somebody's saying this for. I think it's what's happening within the confines of affiliation.
Real quick, did a K Shark member win the K Shark tournament?
If I'm not mistaken, I think so. Yes, Mike
Okay.
Burner.
Mike Burner definitely won the tournament for a fact. Yep, he got
I
that belt.
battled him. I battled him before he won that tournament. Actually.
Let me be
So
very candid and transparent.
So we
right
batting
now.
1,000. So just before we even go, so we batting 1,000 on leagues that throw tournaments. The crew within that league wins the tournament. Are we betting 1,000 on that?
it
I'm
is
not. Let me speak
possible.
my transparency part real quick because he said something and I want to speak on it. I am a person that chosen sponsored. So let's put that out there. Let's put that out there in the narrative because everybody don't know
I
who
did not know that.
I am a person that chosen sponsored to be in the tournament, right?
All right? Before you go in there, do you know anybody else that was sponsored, or you just know that you was the only one that you was sponsored through Chosen?
I don't know nobody else's business, and
All right.
I'm not saying it just to be. You know what I'm saying? I really don't know. I have no idea. Yeah, I really don't know.
But
So
you see how we go down this whole rabbit hole with who, what, and connections and
listen,
all this
right?
other shit.
But I hear that. But hear what I'm saying, right? With my transparency and letting you know that chosen. I mean, y'all can flip your eye or whatever. My integrity means everything to me. So chosen sponsored me to be in a tournament, and I stumbled. He didn't pay me to stumble. I came in there with every intention of winning. With every intention of winning. So yes, a nigga did the league owner sponsored my spot, right? And I still went in this, and it's still not rigged. That's where it'd be like, as a participant, it'd be hard to hear the narrative. It'd be like, cause nigga, I came in there to win.
Can I
didn't
say
come in there to
something?
play. Mm-hmm.
All right. Here's my thing, and this is no slight to Chosen, right? I heard you just say the word pay for you to be in a tournament, right? Respectfully, it's his tournament. So yes, he was asking everybody, I believe, for $100 to enter tournament. Him
No, I
putting
was
you in the
35.
tournament,
35.
35. All right, cool. 35. There's no sweat off his back putting you in the tournament for free because it's his tournament. So it's not necessarily like he really paid for you. He just let you be in the tournament for free. You know what I'm saying? But then on the back end, you got his Golden Squad team. The team that he is directly connected to. That is his crew. That is the crew that he is a part of. You being a part of the River Warzone platform and you battling over there did more for him than him paying your 35. So when I hear that, for me, this is just me personally, it's like that's water under the bridge because you being there rapping did more than that $35 would have ever did. But at the end of the day, a member of his crew, two members of his crew, not one but two of his members of his direct crew won the tournament. That is an eyebrow raiser.
So
And
why is
let's
it?
let.
And this
I just
is
want to be clear.
just a
We're
question of
not
mine.
saying that these.
Why is it that we're looking for loopholes on possibilities of how it was rigged and not like the greater picture and outcome of what it did for the platform? Because why is it looked at like this, right? As we just now said with this conversation with the other tournaments with K Sharp, why y'all not? Why the scrutiny and the microscope is not under Kaiser for why fucking
Be,
Mike
look,
Burner won, right?
hold on,
Why is
I
freedom.
it
gave
that
I
like
gave
why
Mike
is
Burner
it
hell. That's why me and Mike Burner don't talk right now
No,
because
no,
I
no,
was
no,
one of the
no,
people that was
no.
adamant
Hold
about
on,
him winning.
hold on.
but what is
Hold on. The biggest difference.
my thing is like, all right,
No,
so
hold on,
if you
freedom.
have
Hold on, freedom.
an organization, you have a
Let him get
league,
it.
right?
Let him get it.
Why is it like if the shit is open to the public, right? Why is it a problem if someone from your actual league wins. It's open for the public. Like I don't
Yo, it's
understand
not
like
a
what this gripe
It's the
is.
perception of it because at the
no,
end
no,
of
no,
the
no.
day,
Can
if
I?
somebody is working hard and feel like they have equal opportunity to win something versus somebody having an advantage, that's when it makes it a disheartening situation.
But it makes it very disheartening though for other opportunities, right? Because if the league is not actually rigging these events that y'all say, right, and it's really genuine, right, now that puts like a stipend on the actual rappers wanting to participate,
Yo,
because now it's this stigma now that
no.
to
Listen,
participate
listen.
is a possibility, or more than likely it's going to be rigged, so you shouldn't even participate.
No,
That's like
listen, listen. Hold on, hold on. That's not the thing, and I need everybody to get something clear. The only reason why this was talked about, and I keep bringing back the emphasis, is the person that threw the tournament brought it up as feeling some type of way about the people who was not involved. So he put himself out there and let people know about what went on prior to it. It wasn't us. Like, this wouldn't have been a conversation. It would have been clip winning and keep it going. Chosen brought this up every time he got on the live and spoke on it as this hurt him, that certain people wasn't involved. And be it as it may, there was a lot of backseat conversations behind this shit too, and why certain people was getting black when out. It was already came out, but certain niggas was getting blackballed after the fact of not being in the tournament. So it's not just the fact of the rig; it's the person that's bringing it up all the time. Like, if you don't care about it, you wouldn't bring it up. But if you care about it, you bring it up on multiple occasions, and you bring it up so you can be heard. It's just the facts of human nature. If you want to point to, just like we're talking about certain shit of backouts and things of that nature, those are points that we want to emphasize, because we every time it happens, it hurts niggas' pockets, things of that nature, and all that stuff like that. So this is why we try to put an emphasis
Can I
on
ask you
it.
a question? Can I ask you a question, Rob? What does and I hear what you're saying, right? What does Chosen coming on alive and speaking about how he emotionally felt, right? And his disappointment, and rappers who didn't show up because he had his own process, his own mind thinking process about who would show up, who should show up, and so forth. He gets on here, he harps about that, right? Cool, right? Where does the plot twist come into play at to now emphasize
Because
that, oh, it's a possibility that it was rigged? Like,
yo,
how
it's
does that,
it's
where
it's for
does him speaking on that?
I
Go
I
ahead.
got you. I got you right here. And this is something that we've all had to learn. Myself, Bundles, um, Chosen, me and him have this conversation. Even when before I became on Beat Media, I had a voice in this league. I had a swaying of voice, a persuasion voice. That's mostly the people that get up here, get on media, and able to sway the mindset. So you have to be mindful of what you're saying on these platforms, because not everybody is able to receive it within a wholehearted. Like how you said, he was just speaking his heart. He was just speaking how he felt. But to a live that publicly is seen, where publicly people can make their own assessments and own opinion about how they felt. Now, like I said, we could go down a rabbit hole, and it could be a fucking dumbness of rabbit hole, dumb shit, fantasy. Like I said, I'm not saying this was tournament was rigged or anything like that. Honestly, I think it did great for what we was trying to do. I don't feel like it should have been that many people in the tournament personally, but I think it was great for Pepe. I think that was the first time I saw King Age, and he had battles before that. Pep, I really got to see him in a good fashion. You yourself, Elo, there was a good look for the culture, good conversation. So I'm not really full on the rigging, but when you have a voice on this platform, things can get misconstrued, and we've seen it throughout my years of being in here, I've seen it in battle rap. A nigga get up here and say one thing, and a nigga clip just a little bit of what he said, and then all of a sudden it's a narrative.
This is why, me personally, I have never thrown a tournament. And if I do decide to throw a tournament, I already discussed it with the Mafia members that Mafia, if anything, Mafia members would be the judges. I would not have the Mafia members in my tournament just because of this notion right here, because it leaves room for speculation on all accounts. No matter how much you want to slice it, no matter how much you want to try to scream to the mountaintop, like, nah, it ain't that. It still leaves room for speculation. It still leaves room for doubt.
Listen, every judge, like that's the whole thing about this sport being opinionated, because every judged battle can be the same way from the spectator's point of view. If you only got 3 people who are judging it, but if you sit there and ask the room of 30, it may be different. So I feel like to put that emphasis on it be like kind of it's like oxymoron a little bit. It's like, how can you say that and then say this in the same breath? It don't be making sense. Like to have
because the behind the scenes verbiage be tricky. We just went down the situation with Chosen. Now,
that's what causes the negativity, though.
But who started it? See, here's the thing: you can't say what you want to say behind the scenes, and then when they come to light and want to say niggas is moving negative. Because at the end of the day, when the tournament was presented, it was under the notion that everybody had to pay, no matter who you were. Then we get the backstory about he was picking and choosing on who paid and who didn't. That right there, eyebrow raiser. The situation with Spoonie.
He said he was sponsoring niggas.
No, when the tournament first started, he did not say that he was sponsoring anybody.
Before the actual tournament happened,
brother, I'm telling you, he did not say that. He did not say that. He said he put it in a post. He said everybody gotta pay. Everybody. Yeah. There was no I'm picking who I'm paying. Everybody had to pay. That notion about him paying for certain people came after the fact.
I ain't even about to go back and forth about that. Carry on with what you were saying.
That whole who he paid for and all that shit happened after the fact. The situation with Spoonie with the rock shit that came after the fact. These are all things that were eyebrow raisers. The shit with K Shark when we found out that the nigga Mike Burner was part of the staff over there. Eyebrow raiser. There was always things after the fact of tournaments that made it eyebrow raisers, but then you expect the public just to be like, turn the other cheek and just be like, oh, okay. All those things is eyebrow raisers.
All right. The conversation that this is going to is somewhere else, right?
No, we keeping it based on what we talking about. We keeping it based on what we talking about.
I know, but we weren't originally. That's not what we was talking about.
Yeah, hold on. We're talking about the rig situation. But the reason why King H had the notions of saying is rigged is because of affiliation, and that's the conversation we've been talking about all throughout for the last 30 minutes. Is affiliation raises eyebrow. Now, be it as it may, she still was your cousin's girl. Even if y'all had a tip,
he accepted. That's what that was what I was getting back to. Can we get King H up? Can y'all afterwards call? I don't know if y'all can do it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Be on the same time because he needs to.
Somebody tag King H and see if we can get him up here real quick so we can talk about this.
He needs to because this where I don't like my. You see, I haven't said anything about anything else that's going on. I keep where my business is at. That's where my shit be at. I'm on professional mode. I mean that. So I haven't indulged in any type of conversations amongst nothing is going on between teams and none of that shit. I ain't got nothing to do with nothing. My business is my business. But when my name is being tarnished and my name is being spread like in some negative shit, and that's where my gripe is at today, again with the King 8 shit about it being written. It's one thing that we talking our shit, but you really, you going live and making videos saying it was rigged. When you are the one who accepted Naughty, and I'm the one who was saying no, I don't want Naughty. So to say it's rigged afterwards, like no, we're not putting. There's not no smear campaign. You're not gonna put it on me that my belt that I earned, that I won, was rigged. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. We're not doing that. I'm not for none of that shit. Like we're not doing that. You're not tarnishing my. And it don't really mean shit about him not sharing the video. It just be bro, you share everything else. The fuck? You share
A
everything
nigga
else.
won
You
the
share
belt.
your least.
Nigga won the belt.
Hold on, my fault.
He-
I was cutting that off.
It's like you share everything else. All your other battles, everything else that's going on. Why you never like what's that about? You know what I'm saying? Like fuck out of here.
Yo, that's one of the gripes that I have, and this is just in the on-beat battle rap community. No matter what, content is content. I don't know why you niggas don't share your content. Like, fuck if I lost, if you felt I lost to such and whoever. You gonna see these bars though. You gonna see how I was talking to this nigga for sure. Like, I don't believe y'all niggas believe y'all raps. So y'all don't be putting out y'all shits like that. And I've always said this. As a battle rapper, I've said this many a times. A lot of y'all, the only reason why me and Spoonie are at 11K or what 12K, wherever we at right now, is because he promotes and I promote. He's the only battle rapper I've had that promotes on the opposite end. Before, during, and after. So
yeah, they gotta promote. Gotta promote.
You gotta promote. I don't like all of you see from all the battles I've had 8 battles. My other constituents have not pushed.
Shit. Can I since we on this topic, right? This is a question I have for you, Bundles. Since we on this whole rig and your gripe with the last tournament that I won, felt like it was rigged, right? And my question is because the other parties that were involved is somebody that you real tight with, like your brother, and that's Mask. And Mask had money behind and is involved with the whole portion of chess. So the whole tournament, like Mask had part of that. So I feel like when you say it's rigged, do you feel like your brother Mask has something to do with the rigging? Because he had Finale and he had S Drop, and I don't remember who else that was there like through his affiliation. But he had them there, and he was putting up money. Finale actually got voted for by Tay Rock, still lost. And again, your brother Mass is somebody who had parts of it. So, like when you say it's rigged, do you feel like your brother Mass has something to do with the rigging as well?
Hold on, Bundles. Before you go, I know you asked it, but we're gonna debunk.
The question is for Bundles, though. The question
I
is
can
Yeah.
answer it. Don't even worry about it. I got it. Don't even worry about it. The situation is like this. I've had a conversation with Mass. I'm not going to speak for Mass on this platform. Mass can speak for himself, but we did have a conversation. And one thing I can say publicly is that Mass was not brought up to speed until he got to the venue of what was going on behind the scenes. That's where I could go with that. Mass can give his commentary on everything else after that, but he was not up to speed on what was going on as far as battles or who or what was going on behind them scenes until he arrived to the location, and by then he just put his professional hat on and let the event go down. But he was not up to speed on what was going on prior to being there. So that's all I'm gonna say about that. I don't want to speak for Mass. I don't want to put too much out there. If Mass wanna come on and tell his piece about that, he can. But that's where I'm gonna leave that.
Because that looked like it just didn't sit well. Still don't like just knowing that your brother was somebody you call your brother was part of
Yeah,
it.
he was there, but
You know
see,
what
look,
I'm
the way you're wording it is like he was in some type of coercion with
That
that when he wasn't.
the verbiage is
The whole thing is that I
crazy.
don't feel like my standpoint is that I don't feel like there was any coercion. So if you feel like that it was, then
Can
in
I
the same
can I
breath
ask
and
you a question
token,
since you asked? How do you feel like there's no coercion when if people are in a tournament to strive for something, everybody's on an equal playing field, correct?
correct.
All right. So if everybody's on an equal playing field as far as striving for something, which was a battle between two known names in the acapella world, but somebody in the tournament that same day had already achieved that, but is still in the tournament. What is he striving for? To be number 2? Is that he's striving to be number 2?
Is that a rhetorical question or you want to answer?
I want an answer. Is he striving to be number 2? Because apparently the number 1 goal he already achieved. So he must be striving to be number 2. And if somebody else was in that position, would he have done that same situation?
I can't speak for what someone else would do.
I figured you would say that.
And
But what I was saying is that
I mean, I can't.
I figured you would say that, and I'm not even sitting here trying to be funny. I figured that that's what you was going to say. But do you
That's the
see
realest
how
thing
the
that
eyebrow raiser comes up?
So just like you can't speak on behalf of some shit, right? I can't speak on like business wise. We're keeping it real, right? Business wise, I can't speak on behalf of some shit, and just like you can't speak on behalf of like with Matt, so I can't speak on behalf of.
No, I
what's
can't speak
going
on
to-
I can't speak on Matt's feelings. I'm asking you what actually happened. I can't speak on Matt's feelings. I'm asking you what actually happened.
What actually happened is what actually happened.
What happened?
We had the tournament.
But what happened before that?
What do you mean? What happened before that? You already know that the battle took place. You're asking me a rhetorical question. You already know.
All right. So the battle happened before the tournament. Now I'm asking you, as a person that is coming into that tournament, if we all supposed to be on an even playing field, but somebody has already achieved the goal. These are facts that I'm spitting here. This is not speculation. These are facts.
Okay.
If we all supposed to be on an even playing field and somebody has already achieved the goal, what is their purpose of being in the tournament?
So again, right? You are like that question is not for me. That question is for Spoonie. That question is for the person who actually had the bet. That is not for me to answer. And those are two, just being transparent, those are two separate business endeavors. So what you're asking me, like, that's like that shit I can't speak on, and I'm not in the position, and I'm not the person to speak on it. That's just as transparent as I can be.
So you, all right. Knowing that, though, how do you feel in general? Because I'm just saying, you have no. Okay, you separated yourself from his business his aspirations in that tournament. But knowledge of that, going into it, you didn't feel like somebody would feel like they got slighted? Somebody? Anybody?
That's not, listen, that's like, this is battle rap. You're talking about feelings. I'm like that. Like
I'm asking you how you feel on the situation.
Listen, how I feel is that I have an opportunity to battle Tay-Rock. So my mindset is that I'm going into to smoke everything and everyone so I can get the Tay-Rock. That's how I feel. With something, so listen, right? Let me give you my synopsis of the differences, because y'all asking like, would someone still do it? And right? The difference between a walk down battle and a 3-round battle, those are two totally different battles. It's a look. They're both a look, but those are two totally different settings and totally different battles. The walk down, it's a 1-round pre-recorded, right? There's no audience. There's no audience. There's no people to cheer you. There's nothing. It's just the one-on-one, and y'all know this already. This is how the walk down shit works. It's a 1-round battle. Versus a 3-round battle with Tay-Rock and everything else. Have y'all seen the card and everything else? So the platform and the look is so much bigger in the 3-round battle with Tay-Rock than the 1-round battle on the walk down. Those are two totally different looks. It's for Tay-Rock. Now you get to bring your family out. You get to bring your friends out. This is the biggest bet, because with the walk round, you can't do that. You can't bring
Okay,
it,
hold
it,
on,
it,
hold
You,
it,
but
on.
it
Let
you
me.
talking about a bunch of stuff that's irrelevant, brother. We
no, no,
talking
no, no,
about
no,
as
no.
far
What
as
you're
like the
asking, no,
tournament,
no, no.
what
It's
the
too,
goal was of the
No, no, no,
tournament.
no.
it's
No, bundles. He
too.
answered the question.
That's,
He answered the question about how he felt towards. Yes. So let me just. I'm saying this. How I feel it looks like you guys chose. I get it. First of all, let me say for on beat battle rap, it is a great opportunity for our on beat battle rap veteran to go battle these top names. Let's not misconstrue that. I'm just saying it looks like you guys chose yourselves to get that opportunity because S Drop, Finale, and Bar Cardi did not know. They thought they were out there for an opportunity. Now, if they knew,
and
I
they're
could, I
still
could.
out there. That's what's making it crazy because they were still there for that opportunity. If either of them would have won, right, and you can ask any
No,
of them,
if
if
they
either of them would
honestly,
have won, if
I think you're
either of them would have
bypassing the
won,
fact that Spoonie battled the man right before. If they knew that, do you think they would even be there?
that's not for the, that's for the, you got to ask again. Y'all asking me questions about what someone else would do. I'm telling you, right, that there. I just
Okay,
explained
okay,
how
I'm
I
not all right.
feel
All right.
about how it's two
Not
different
to ask
different
you.
things that happen. So
Okay,
what
okay,
someone
I'm
else
all
would
right.
do, I can't speak for.
All right, I can speak for both people because I can speak for Finale and S Drop. I haven't spoken to Barcardi, but I saw both of them right after that tournament, like directly right after that Pyro Battle Twin Gambit that night at K Shark, and we was out in the city, and they did not know anything, but they just felt it was not in their favor and not in the way of saying that they did anything but rap, did their thing and rap. So now that we found out now after them both guys is like, no, they would have not even been a part of the tournament at all if they knew that somebody who already got the prize. I'm battling to get this prize. If you get it off the strength, you bust my ass in a battle, that is what it is. And we're talking about our competitors. We're not talking about like if it yo, honestly, bro, it just looks weird. It looks weird. It looks weird. I'm not gonna hold you.
And
Listen,
listen,
we're not
and
gonna go down this
I
whole
can't.
rabbit hole because at the end of the
Yeah,
day, the situation that happened, it is what it
and
is.
it is right,
It
right.
ain't even make no sense to even do all that
Right,
extra shit.
and that's
So
kind of where I be at it though. Bundles would be like, yo, it
Yeah, I
happened.
mean, it happened.
Whether I feel or anybody else feel how you dig what I'm saying. That wasn't rigged. These are two separate business things that are going on that's like above my pay grade. Can't speak on. It's not for me to speak on. And that's all I can say. That yeah, those were two different opportunities, and that's just how it played out.
all right, man. Thank you for
Yeah, man, we
calling in,
appreciate you,
brother.
man.
All
Coming
right,
up on the
y'all
live,
gentlemen, be
man.
safe.
All right. So we got to bring up the last little piece of on beat media for today, which is
Family
going to
Feud.
be first before we bring up the main thing that's going down soon. We got this battle that's going down in October. Harlem Havoc 3. Team Mass versus Team Bundles, you already know. Show Cricket Battle League and Cypher City come together every October to do an event called Harlem Havoc. This is going to be the third installment of Harlem Havoc, but it's going to be a little twist this year. Team Mass and Team Bundles will be joining forces. We will be joining forces. We have gotten a call out. Live Music is made a statement that kind of shook up the culture as far as acapella versus on beat. So we will be going against Grid City Battle League for Harlem Havoc 3. It will be Grid City Battle League. Me and Mash will be teaming up. It's going to be a 10-on-10 bout. Their best 10 versus our best 10. They're coming over to our realm to do on beat, and that will be going down this October in Harlem. Live Music, do you have anything to say about this situation right here?
Nigga, what's up? We outside. My bad. Oh man. Oh yeah. Another opportunity for on beat battle rap to show that we run this shit. Like this ain't no joke. It ain't nothing without being there in the boogie in the building. Yo, man, R&B battle rap versus acapella, man. Harlem Havoc, man. Like from the time we started, well, I started this shit, man. This is where I wanted to see R&B battle rap, where we are in our own element, we talk our own shit, and we could match up with the best of them. Whoever think they can rock with us. So this is gonna be great. Don't even ask me if I'm part of this card. Don't even ask me. Nigga, we outside.
Yeah,
Tree Happy
man.
Nights is gonna be outside. We gonna have food, man, drinks, so cook your drinks, man. We outside, man.
Yeah, this is gonna be a 10 pause, a 10-on-10 bout that's going
10v10.
down. Their best 10 versus our best 10. So me and Mass will both be hand picking the 10 artists to go against Grid City. It will be going down in Harlem this October. You know what I'm saying? Make sure we want the whole culture outside. We need to show force and we need to show that we are a force to be reckoned with, and y'all not just gonna be coming over here just pause if necessary playing with us. Cause now y'all stepping into our house. Wipe your feet when you step into our house. You know what I'm saying?
Straight.
The notion has always been that when acapella people come over here, they usually leave with a toe tag, and we're going to try to keep that notion going. So, October, Harlem Havoc 3, Team Mass and Team Bundles will be teaming up to go against Grid City. You know what I'm saying? Salute to
And
Grid City for accepting
salute
the
to Grid
challenge.
City because we will actually be in the building this weekend at their event. Like I said earlier in this joint finale, Pep Mason will be there at Grid City on the on beat battle rap. They will start off the year going against acapella battle rappers on their stage. So for sure, whatever outcome that happens, we looking to come out on top, and definitely they're gonna be coming to talk shit when it comes down to their guys and what they doing, man. This is great for our culture. This is great for the league. Um, we outside. This is gonna be big.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Now, last but not least, this is something that's dear to my heart. This was supposed to happen last year, but it didn't. So this year is definitely going down. I want everybody to be understanding what is going on with this battle right here. Family Feud.
Yes,
Family Feud.
sir.
The Mafia will be going against the Mafia this April. We got, of course, Live Music is going against the Bull Bug, Finale, and OG Burner going at it, and Pyro Tracks and the newest member of the mob, Ball Status, will be going head to head. This will be a 1-round bout. You know what I'm saying? One shot kill. And I personally like this card because, I feel like steel sharpens steel, and us all being a camp does not take away from everybody in the camp's lyrical ability and everybody showcasing their lyrical ability and showing that they don't necessarily have to do what you consider the gossip section of battle rap. Like, they're actually just going to be really rapping to each other. You know what I'm saying? It might be some things being said, but for the most part, they're really going to be rapping to each other, and it's going to be based solely on lyrical ability. Live, you can talk. If Pyro wants to call up, any of the members of the mob that want to call up and speak on this event right here, they can. Live, go ahead, talk your shit.
Yo, I ain't even. Y'all know me, man. Like this. This is gonna be my first installment of the Family Feud. Since I've been so crooked. If y'all wondering why it's me and Bug, Bug has. I think it was last year. He made the call out. Yeah, it was going into last year actually. Um, he made the call out. He said, "Live, what's up? It's that time." And like Bundle said, there was a lot of things going on, so we couldn't get this card together. But yeah, bro. Like the best part about this, I think, is Bug is very still calm. He's a silent assassin, and I'm very loud and eccentric and in your face. So this is gonna be very it's gonna be very interesting because again, Bug hasn't said anything since he said the call out. He said, live, what's up? And then that was it. Nigga didn't talk shit, nothing. He said, "Yo, listen, it's time." I think he said it one more time, and then that was it, bro. So I know, I know what I'm prepared for. Finale and OG Burner, that's gonna be crazy. Them boys already started they face off within our group chat.
They already started talking shit, man. You know
They
what I'm saying?
started talking shit, so that's gonna be something. And Ball Status and Pyro Tracks was supposed to happen prior to Ball Status, getting locked.
Hold on,
So
we got a call. Hold on, we got a call in the building. Hold on, let me bring this up. Caller.
Yo,
Yo.
yeah, it's tracks in the motherfucking building.
Mafia.
Tracks, what it is, man.
Everything is good. You know, this is boss status initiation level 2. This is what it is.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I was just about to say that this is gonna be Boss Status' first battle since becoming a mafia member, and it's against a mafia member. So that's
Yeah,
gonna
you
be different.
gotta put them in the grinder. You gotta start from the top and then work your way. Fuck it, you can't work your way down. You gotta stay at the top, pause.
Yeah.
Yo, listen. So the Boss Status and Pyro battle, like Live said, it was supposed to go there, but now it's going down in Family Feud. Finale and OG Burner, they that to me, not taking away from the rest of the card, but that's gonna be the most interesting battle. It's gonna be the
I
most
think it's
interesting.
gonna be interesting, but me and boss status gonna be the most entertaining. I think we gonna have battle of the night because we entertainers. Outside of me being a lyricist, I like to entertain. You feel me?
Hear me out why I say Finale and OG. Cause they both talk comical shit to each other all the time. like you you in the group chat with us. They
Facts.
always going back and forth. It's like a big brother, little brother situation, except we don't know who the big brother or the little brother is. You know what I'm
That's gonna be a
saying?
good one.
So it's one of those situations. So that one right there is gonna be crazy. Live, Bug is Bug. So and then on top of that, you got a couple of people that made it very clear that they want this bar breakdown of your first battle back, and now you're gonna be battling Bug. So you gotta have your A game, bro.
A1,
Honestly,
both of y'all.
yeah, it's gonna be one of those. It's gonna be one of those. I honestly, I wouldn't want this any other way. My first battle back, I didn't want to that's why I wanted to battle Freedom on my first battle back last year, and it didn't happen. I'm like, I'm not battling anybody, and then now I'm like, I'm back, and I wanted, like you said, man, we wanted to jump in the fire right away. Like, I don't think I would have even been satisfied with any other name at this point. It's just like, right, let me
That's why.
is the top dog in the motherfucking on beat battle rap world, nigga. And he's
I
part of
like
the
that
crew.
battle.
So
Yeah,
I
man.
think you got a big ass restaurant style Dorito chip on your shoulder live, just all over the freedom shit. You ain't get to let that animosity out in your raps, and now you got Bug. You like, oh nah, I gotta. You know what I mean? Bug,
yeah,
like you said, he's silent assassin, but he's still gonna take on the mission as an assassin should. So
yeah. And
Yes,
and and,
I
yes.
and
think y'all battle's
honestly,
gonna be. I think all of these battles is fire, really.
We
yeah,
have
yeah. It's fire, nigga.
we have two undercard battles that we're talking about behind the scenes. We just want to get the finalization on those two battles. We will be announcing those soon, along with the date and the location. This event will be going down in New York City. Just to
We in
let
the
you know that.
town.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the whole Connecticut. We'll be back this summer. It's a little cold up here right now. You know what I'm saying? Even though April is still a little, it's iffy, but we will be back in CT this summer. But this battle right here is going down in New York City. It will be in the towns. The date and the location will be dropping soon,
And
along
it's
with the
my
two
first main
undercard.
event.
Oh,
Man.
right. This is your first
Fire.
main event. You know what I'm saying? Salute to that.
Oh, we going crazy.
Yo,
Maybe
salute that.
And
outside.
Bug is at the top of the car because he the nigga you the nigga that he want to be, right?
Nah, that yo, listen. The
Don't do
slogan
that,
might
because you
come
know
out.
if live says yes, that's gonna piss Boog off. And
Yeah.
Yo, listen, chill.
Yeah, let's
Chill.
get it.
I'm in my mode, man.
Yo, man, listen, man, you already know, man. So Cricket TV, hashtag on Beat Media. Salute to everybody that was rocking with us this afternoon, man. Appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? If any other news come up, we will be back on here tomorrow if any new news pops up and things like that. But other than
Yes,
that,
sir.
salute to the whole culture. Salute to all platforms. We appreciate y'all. And we get it with y'all
Mafia
in a
out.
minute.